We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Luis Severino gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
First pitch, 7:06.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, David Bodie. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Severino has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Two and 0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Bodie, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 268 the average for him coming in. 16 homers and 58 runs batted in. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And he fouls this one off. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Down the third baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him.
That is it. The first baseman, number 44.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo, has come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Yeah, and he's right up there in the top 5 in slugging as well.
From the stretch.
Hey.
Rizzo, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. All even now, 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gio Urshela is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Hit high in the air down the right field line.
Batting second, The center fielder,
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. LeMahieu is currently the third leading vote getter in all-star balloting at shortstop. He's had a good campaign so far, but the competition at that position is very strong.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
He's set and the pitch. Line drive to left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Urshela rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Darvish, a right-hander going 6'5". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 2 down, runners at first and second. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He grounds it sharply to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. In now, Kyle Schwarber. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Hayward tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Grounder down the line at third.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. 2 down.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. Throw won't get him.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set, the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. He struck him out, in and out of trouble as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
And the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Inside ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two 2-0 count. The pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 29.
Digging in to try it again, Gio Urshela. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Taken in by Kipnis. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Darvish a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 0-1 delivery. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Powell's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Urshela is there. He's got it one away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Ryan.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
2 out, nobody on. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Anthony Rizzo would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. As a look, now the pitch. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're down 2-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now here it comes. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Count still full. 3-2. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Torres, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Andujar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. Bam.
Two out with the man at first. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fouled off. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Lifted down the line in left. Urshela trying to get there. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Gary Sanchez.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And the pitch. Called a strike there, 2-1. The pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Hayward at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voit comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. From the stretch.
Oh, that's low.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball 1.
Push to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Up top, it's 2-0. Hit back up the middle. But Mayhew towards second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right, and that's in there, base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Two men are on with two men out. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. Happ has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Jonathan Holder takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Yep, it's 3-1.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Judge is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Baez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Comes set, the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause, and the 0-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
1-2. Here it is. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Torres.
The second baseman, Torres.
He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, when you're swinging at bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Alec Mills is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Ready for another shot now. Luke Voigt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Men on third with 2 down. That's by him for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
There's the 2-1 home. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopper down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the New York Yankees, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Digging in once again, David Bodie. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That swung out and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
To 1-2 now. None out, runners at first and second. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
First and second now, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Chad Green will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, that's there.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
The third baseman, number 29.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Happ will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as the lead remains 3-1. Now batting, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
There's a line drive base hit to left field. On to second goes Hayward. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. She'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
To short. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-2. Left side, but well fouled. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1 left for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. Kimbrell has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Here's the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Kimbrell playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, Torres is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there to second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. The Yankees are out in front, 3-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Digging in and looking for more, David Bodie. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer. And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Look to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now
to the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Bryant. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that misses. 2-1. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino earns win number 7 on the season. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
our final line score tonight. first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.